Hello! Did you know that May is Better Speech and Hearing Month? The speech-language pathologists of DODEA would like to take this opportunity to raise some awareness about communication differences and disorders and highlight the role that SLPs play in making a difference in the lives of our DODEA students. We would like to invite you to join us on a journey through the ABCs of SLPs. Come with us. A. A stands for American Sign Language. What does that mean? That's a visual, gestural, natural language of the deaf community in America. Did you know that every country has their own signed language?
B. B. B is for behavior. All behavior is a form of communication. Everybody communicates through behavior, whether it's an infant crying to say they're hungry or wet, or an adult yawning to say they're bored at work. Adults and children are communicating something through their behavior during every moment and every day, even if they are not aware of it. B. B is for behavior.
C is for
communicate.
everyone communicates in different ways.
D is for DODEA.
That stands for Department of Defense Educational Activity.
We serve military-connected children in schools
All over the world.
E is for expressive language. This is how we share our ideas, tell our stories, ask questions, request cookies, and say hello. We can talk by using sign language, our voices, writing, a speech-generating device, or pictures.
F is for fluency. Speech fluency is the flow and rhythm of our speech.
G is for goals. We develop speech and language goals based on information from parents, from teachers, from standardized test information, observations, and most importantly, student need. In DODEA, we develop SPARK goals, which stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound.
H is for hearing aid. They help people with hearing impairment like me hear better.
I is for IEP, an individualized education program. The purpose of an IEP is to plan specialized instruction, services, and support that a student needs in order to be successful in school.
J is for joy.
Helping a student find their voice brings us so much joy.
K is for kids. We love helping kids every day.
L is for language disorder. SLPs help people who have difficulty understanding or using spoken or written language.
M is for modes of communication. When we think about communication, oral or verbal speech is typically what comes to mind. However, many people, such as deaf and hard of hearing individuals, and people who are nonverbal, use other methods to communicate. Sign language, picture exchange, augmentative communication or speech-generating devices, eye gaze, gesturing, pointing, and facial expressions are all examples of modes of communication that are used to interact with others. As SLPs, our job is to help all individuals express themselves using the communication mode that works best for them. Remember, no matter how you communicate, your voice matters.
N is for nonverbal communication. We communicate with more than just words. We use gestures, facial expressions, tone of voice. I want that.
No.
Behavior. And body language.
O. O is for opportunities. A speech and language pathologist gives his or her students many opportunities to understand and use language.
P is for play. Play is the basis of all communication.
Soup, anyone?
Yes, please. There you go. Thank you.
Be careful, it's hot.
Q is for qualified SLPs. We must earn a master's degree, which consists of both classes and hundreds of hours of clinical work. We must pass our speech-language pathology praxis exam and a clinical fellowship year before becoming a clinically certified SLP.
R is for receptive language. This is how we understand what people are saying, including words, directions, questions, and stories.
S is for speech and language pathologist. DODEA has 250 SLPs around the world, including the Americas, Europe, and the Pacific.
T is for teamwork.
Speech language pathologists are part of the special education team.
It takes a whole village to create strong communicators.
U is for understanding. We all understand in different ways.
Half a day from the lovely island of Guam. V is for voice. SLPs can give students many ways to have their voice heard.
W is for writing. SLPs can help with grammar, syntax, and story structure.
X is for extra. Students may need extra time to gather their thoughts before speaking.
Or we wish we had extra time.
Why do we become speech pathologists? We do it for you. We want to help you be the best you can be. We want you to be the best communicator that you can be. And we know you can do it.
Speech pathologists provide services across the lifespan and the alphabet, from A assessment to Z, zone proximal development, the place where a person can do something without help and with goals moves towards a place they can do it with help. This May and all year long, celebrate the communication gains of your family members.
Happy Better Hearing and Speech Month!